Bleacher Nation, which great articles over there, written by Elias Schuster. I really like the way Elias Schuster writes, but he talks about Patrick Williams and the situation that Patrick Williams is in, saying this: the Bulls are not going to force the issue with Williams and continue to uplift him amid subpar results. As frustrating as it is that they put themselves in this situation in the first place, I cannot help but respect the mindset. The Bulls have too many other young pieces to evaluate and develop to waste time waiting for Williams to come into his own. Whether he ramps up his aggressiveness and runs with his opportunity in the second unit, or he continues to slip further down the totem pole, is entirely up to him. So there have been a lot of people that have said things like, oh, the Bulls are going to play Patrick Williams because they're paying him $18 million. And the fact of the matter is that you have younger players that are reasonable contracts that you got to pay to. And my hope has always been that the Bulls judge what they're going to do based off of who's bringing it the most, who is actually giving them the best chance to win. If that's P. Will, great, it's P. Will. But it's music to my ears to hear that the Bulls are no longer just gifting things to P. Will, right? For how many years in a row did we see P. Will lose his starting position by the end of the year? We all knew, and Billy Donovan even said it at times, the goal was to get him back into the starting lineup. And then no matter how weak that season finished, is that we went back and knew at the start of the year, P. Will is going to be right back to being the starting power forward going into another season. It seems like the Bulls are finally ready to move off of that mindset and truly put it on P. Will to say, if you bring it, the minutes are here. If Julian and Dalen are bringing it ahead of you, those minutes aren't going to be there for you. If Noah Essengay comes into camp and he looks more ready than you in certain areas, those opportunities may not be there for you. It's time to take the kid gloves off. Yes, you made a mistake in drafting P. Will 4th overall. You further compounded that mistake by giving him a $90 million contract. But your mistake should not determine your future if you don't allow to, meaning that the Bulls have to be willing to do what other teams have done in the league, and that is eat the contract. It is what it is. If other players, and I keep wanting to circle this around, if other players are bringing it more, those players get to play ahead of a player like P. Will. Fuck the contract, to be quite frank, right? And so hearing that, it's good. Now, how can P. Will help this team? By being a 3-and-D player. And I like that Elias Schuster pointed off, also embracing your role coming off the bench. One thing about P. Will that you can say is he's going to score those 9.5 points regardless of where he's at. And if you can get a consistent 9.5 points with solid defense coming off your bench, that's what a lot of people look at as that is your prototypical 3-and-D bench role.